Riveting content. Empowering your life. Welcome to the Sphere. This episode is sponsored by Houston Housewives of Finance. For more information on increasing your cash flow, becoming your own money manager, and to schedule your complimentary personal finance strategy, contact the Houston Housewives of Finance today at 1-844-700-4463. Looking to advertise? Join the Sphere's vast demographic reach of thousands of people all over the world. Send an email today to advertise@thesphere.tv or call us at area code 832-772-7789. Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, Dr. Ashandra Batiste understands that one of the biggest obstacles is dental fear. The vision at Elite Dental Wellness is to ensure every patient is treated with respect, ultimate care, patience, and love. Call us today to make an appointment at area code 713-789-8680.
What's good, my peeps? Welcome back to Startup Masters, where we are dropping the freshest, the dopest content for all of you entrepreneurs, corpreneurs, womanpreneurs, preneurs, solopreneur, anypreneur that you are. This is the podcast for you. That's right. It's your girl, KG, Kalia Guillory here, and I am so happy you decided to stop by and spend a good chunk of time with us today so you can learn how to grow your business and you can prevent from scratching up that knee and scoring it up to the white meat like we've done. Like, we've got specialties and experts and everybody, geniuses basically, that sit between Gary and I, so you don't have to do the same mistakes and reinvent that wheel. I'm so on a 10 right now. What's up, G?
You are? What up? What up? What up, world? Welcome back to another great episode of Startup Masters. I'm your co-host, Gary Lee, also known as G Hawkins. Of course, you can find me anywhere online: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, at G Hawkins. That's G Hawkins with the Z. And this is where we do it, KG. This is where we make sure people don't skin it up to the white meat. I love saying that because we've all been through in our businesses where we've seen some ups and downs. We've had that roller coaster ride. We've had those journeys with those unexpected turmoils.
Those unexpected ones,
and we try to stay away from those obstacles that tend to hurt us, that tend to set us back. But you learn from those mistakes. That journey is so important. So for those that are watching us right now, for those that are on Facebook Live right now, we see you, Faith. We see you, Dave. We want to say thank you so much. Please remember to hit the subscribe button for the podcast so you can get the full episode, as well as those watching right now, hit the share button because we want to make sure everyone around gets this content. Now, I feel good because we've got good people in the building.
Good people
we've
always
got good
in the
people
building.
at the table.
Come
and
on.
that's important to me, right? You know what I'm saying? Because it's about that energy. When you surround yourself with good people, you're destined for great things.
Come on.
And people don't truly understand that. So, like we always talk about, boom, boom, the
relationship currency.
So you've got to have that. And when I first met this young lady, this was a while back in a totally different business, totally different environment, but I knew something was special about her.
Yeah.
And then when I just staying close, staying in contact, still doing business, but understanding personally that she was making great moves by leaps and bounds.
Come on.
And decided to create something that someone needed. She met a need. And that is so important in our culture, meeting needs. So I said, you know what?
Bad boy.
She did. So I said, you know what? Show me this product. Let me get a taste of this product. Let me put my hands on this product. And that product was great. That product became my daily driver. So I said, you know what? I've got to get this young lady on.
Yeah.
So without further ado, for those that are watching us right now, for those that are tuned in, you're in your car listening right now, let us introduce you to the Goddess Butter Collection, Madam herself. Miss Jennifer Galjour.
Boom.
Jennifer, what up? What up? What up? What up?
Hi, how are you doing?
We're doing great. How are you?
That was such a warm introduction.
That's what we do here on Startup Masters. It's real. You're in the building.
Well, I'm thankful for being here today. I really appreciate you
coming.
extending this invitation to me.
Yeah.
KG, thank you.
Oh, come on, Jen.
I need your energy.
Come on, man. Come on. You know, we go way back. Yeah, man. We're feeding off of everybody's energy up in this joint. Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be. So for those that are watching right now, we're going to take you on this journey. And Jay, obviously, we've had this conversation, off screen, and we're going to take it on screen. For those that are tuned in right now, for those that are watching, we want you to share that experience. We want you to take them through this time portal. Start from the beginning, the inception of the Goddess Collection, to where the Goddess Collection is today, as well as where we're headed 5, 10, 20 years from now. You ready to make that journey?
I'm ready.
All right, let's start this. So make sure you get your pad, your pencils. Make sure you get ready for this, because there's gems galore now. It's diamond mines. We dropping gems left and right for y'all. So tune in and let's dive deep. Tell us where you were at. Tell us what was going on in your life. What was happening in your environment when you said, you know what? We need the Goddess Collection.
Well, it actually started for me about 10 years ago when I decided to return natural with my hair.
Okay.
And when you start that natural journey, it opens doors for you to venture into other things natural, as far as skin product, the food you eat. It just started broadening, and I bought so many products that were on the market.
Yeah.
I mean, my cabinet is filled with lots of products,
I
hundreds
believe
of dollars
you.
are spent. But I found that most of the products on the shelf did not meet my personal needs. Either it dried my hair out, or it made it look greasy, it made it look oily. It didn't give me exactly what I wanted.
Okay.
So I started going on the internet to read about what's good for black hair.
Yeah.
And I started purchasing some of those products myself, got in the kitchen, started whipping it up. And it didn't start off exactly how I wanted it to.
It never does.
But I started sharing it with some of my friends and my family, and they loved it too.
Yeah.
So as they were giving me back some feedback, some criticisms about this product, it just kind of developed to be even a better product through the years. And so 2 years ago, my cousin actually gave me the motivation to start my own business. She's like, hey, we're getting this product for you. You should be making money for it. So
Why not? Why
Yes,
not?
yes.
So I just kind of jumped out there and just started taking it with me everywhere I went, giving samples away, and I just kind of built my clientele from there. And then I started looking more into building it as a business. And it just kept developing.
That's how
I
life
ventured
is.
off into making more products. The Goddess Butter is my signature product, is what I like to say. But I'm now looking at doing hair moisturizers, body scrubs, shampoos, conditioners. Like, it's just developing to a
Pure
bigger
collection.
business.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
No.
let's put a pin in this. Go ahead, KG.
Yeah, because you know I'm over here like,
I know.
I'm like, oh, put me in, coach, put me in.
Yes.
You said something almost in the first, 30 seconds or so in your opening. You said you were giving it to your family, and they gave you feedback, constructive criticism. And then you took that feedback and went back and redeveloped, re-engineered, rehoned that skill. I just hope y'all got that. Because Gary talked about that relationship currency, right? Because oftentimes, we're surrounding ourselves when we got something that we're being creative and we're inventive and we're being innovative, and we tap the wrong people to be in that circle.
Speak on it.
And then we end up not getting the feedback that's required in order for us to go back into the kitchen and re-engineer that thing. Like, that was, did y'all get that nugget? Like, rewrite it down. If you're driving in your car, pull over, because it's about to be dropping all over the doggone studio today.
Yes, indeed.
That
Yes,
was
indeed.
good.
I mean, and that's actually been part of the success of my business, is that I'm still open to criticisms and the feedback. And that's what's been most consistent for me, is that I'm open to receive that. And some haven't been as favorable as I like. But I want my product to be available to all people, to all skin types, all hair
Come
types.
on, inclusive.
So I have to listen to their feedback and what they say in order for me to develop it and to be a broader business.
Well, feedback is a gift. It's up to us
It
if we're
is.
going to wrap it or not.
And I receive it.
She did that. She dropped that one. I got it. I caught that. And it looks like Dawn, what's up, Dawn? We see
Dr.
you tuned
Dawn.
in. She tuned in. She says, yes, wrong people.
Come on,
you
Dr. Dawn.
You're getting information from the wrong people sometimes. It's so
Yeah.
true. But that constructive criticism, it takes you places. That A/B testing, that's not what you called it, but that's what I heard. Because you put it out in different variations, different formats. People gave you information so you could build what you needed to supply the need for everybody. So you're doing these things intuitively, and that's so important. What I smell is signs of a startup master. That's what I'm smelling.
I think,
But
yep.
yes, indeed. So Dawn, make sure you hit the share button make sure we get this out to people. And Larry Brooks, I see you, brother. That's his book right here behind me. So this brother's coming in. We're gonna have that
And we need to
conversation
get
later.
Dr. Don to come on in too.
Oh,
Look, we recruiting from the live feed.
That's how we got to do sometimes.
That's how it works
Keep it
here.
popping, but hit that share button, y'all. So talk to us about specifically in that phase where you're at that moment, the mistakes that you were making. Talk to us about those caveats, those tribulations that you were going through as you were changing the formula and doing different things to try to get the ultimate result that you wanted.
My biggest problem is finding the products that are actually organic, that are truly organic.
The ingredients. Gotcha.
That is the main point, because again, like I said, as I was purchasing products from other people and other companies, and I would start researching the ingredients on the back.
Yeah.
There are these long names that none of us can pronounce.
We talked about that last week.
We did. You can't pronounce it. Shout out to Dr. Go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So just a simple Google search, I'm like, well, why would I want to put that in my hair or on my skin?
Very good.
So that was my biggest problem, was having to find a company that could give me the product that was truly organic with no additives, no preservatives. And so once I overcame that challenge and found a company that met my needs, then I saw my product improve.
That is. That's how it's supposed to be.
Because I want to deliver exactly what I say I'm giving you. If I say it's a natural product, I want it to truly be natural.
It needs to be. And that's
And
what
you can pronounce all the ingredients on my label.
There it
Come
is.
on.
There it
Come
is.
on.
You can read it. Are
And I
you
bet
smarter
you
than a
short.
fifth grader? You
Yes,
can read
I
this.
hope so.
Yeah, exactly. So, and once again, for those that are watching us right now, understand the trials and tribulations, understand the challenges, the journey, because it's so important, because you had your mind set on, I've got to deliver this at this level of expectations, what you've personally said and what you want to push out for your business, because you're pushing excellence. And you can't go out there and you can't build a business of excellence with mediocrity in the middle. You
Sure,
can't do that.
absolutely not.
You can't. So along with the products, you can't do that.
And I take that as, in my day job, I know my work ethics, and I give my company 110% every single day.
Come on, transferable
So,
skills.
I definitely have to.
Call a spade a spade.
I'm
Come
thankful
on.
for the position I'm in, but those same skills, I have to put that into my business.
Yeah.
Because if I can put the same amount of time and energy and excellence into for someone else, I definitely can do it for myself.
Yeah.
And then speaking of excellence in the day job, I'm pretty sure you got to balance some P&L. You got to make sure that money is right?
Absolutely.
Well, speaking of making sure that money is right,
Watch that transition.
this portion of the show is sponsored by the Houston Housewives of Finance. Did you know that only 4 states in the United States offer financial education? 33% or more than 77 million of Americans don't pay their bills on time. 39% of Americans carry credit card debt from month to month, and 39% of adults say they don't even have enough in their savings. Don't become one of these statistics. Let Houston Housewives of Finance advise you on increasing your cash flow and becoming your own money manager by scheduling your complimentary personal financial strategy. Contact Houston Housewives of Finance today, like right now, at 1-844-700-4463, or email us at info@houstonhousewivesoffinance.com. Ask us how you can participate in a complimentary financial literacy workshop near you. Houston Housewives of Finance are the new faces of the new age of financial services. And I
Boom.
know that to be true because they're my financial advisors.
There it is. Practice
Me,
what you
my
preach.
family, and my mother-in-law.
Why not? Let's get
So
the money
call
right.
them.
I
Get
need
the
to
money.
definitely give them a call too.
Yeah, hey, let's get legacy.
Let's get it.
Legacy.
Okay.
You know, multi-billion-dollar business you building right now. So we got to have it
Speak
right. Hey, I'll just call a spade a spade.
It's in the universe.
There it is. There it is. So let's talk about, speaking of universe, let's talk about today. Anyone in the universe, what's going on with the Goddess Collection today? Right now, what's happening in your circle? What's happening with your product line? What's going on? What can people expect today from you?
What they can expect from me today is I'm working on rebranding my product.
Okay.
As I was sharing with KG earlier, I was so excited about putting out my product that I kind of just jumped out there, not necessarily working out all the details. So now what I'm focused on is rebranding my product. My website is actually under construction right now. I'm working on that right now. So hopefully by the end of this month, I'll do my part and answer all the questions that my web developer sent to me, and I can get that back to her. And that will make my product available to more customers. I'm going to be able to reach millions of customers that way, because a lot of people ask about the website.
Gotcha.
But right now, they can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram and on Facebook.
Go ahead and give the Instagram out for
On
those
Instagram,
that are audio only.
I
right
am
now.
at the Goddess Collection Store. And on Facebook is the Goddess Collection Store as well.
Good deal. And we're going to pull that up. So for those that are watching us right now, you're able to look at some of these products that are available at the Goddess Collection. And obviously, you can have that conversation via DM to order these products now. Am I correct in saying that?
I actually have an email address specifically for the Goddess Collection.
There it
You
is.
can email me your order at orders@thegoddesscollectionstore.com.
There it is. And Jay Sneed, we see you over here on Facebook Live.
Hey, Jay Sneed.
Hey, Jay. You got Mervin, what is that? Mervin Taylor?
How you
Yeah,
doing?
Good people.
That's my
good
barbecue
people.
man.
Oh, Mervin, we need to have a
Barbecue
conversation.
man. Hey, come and bring some plates right now, sir. Where you
Sponsorship,
at?
good sir. Sponsorship, good sir. But make sure you hit that share button while you're there. Well, while we're on this Facebook Live, we love you. We adore you. We thank you so much. Understand, we just like to give you a snippet. Just like the barbecue man, just a little bit. We give you just a little
piece
bit,
of that
so we
rib.
can get you a dick, just a little brisket, so you can come on in. But what we want you to do is remember. Head over to the website at thesphere.tv/startup masters, and you've got subscribe options. You've got iTunes, you've got SoundCloud, you've got Stitcher, you've got Google Play Music. We can reach you anywhere and everywhere. And of course, while you're at some of those locations, make sure you review us. Hit those stars, give us some constructive criticism, because we want to know where we're at so that we can provide you with a better show. Now, while you're there, also hit the share button. Share with your friends, your family, your colleagues. You can even share with your haters. Share with everybody. Make sure you get this content out. And also, if you love what we're doing, we're trying to build over here. We're growing, we're expanding, we're busting out the seams. We need you to help by donating. Go over to thesphere.tv/donate. You've got two options, a single donation as well as a donation on Patreon if you want to do a subscription. So, once again, this episode will be up later tonight. We got so much more to dive into with the Goddess Collection, brought to us by Jennifer Galjour. And we want to make sure that you are tuned in and subscribe so you get that episode as soon as it's available. Facebook Live, we love you. We will see you all later. What's up, Jen Franklin? We see you. See y'all later. All right, let's keep this party rolling. So, emails over to the orders. Let's give that order information out one more time.
It's orders@thegoddesscollectionstore.com.
There it is. Okay, so now I saw something new on the Instagram, which is the moisturizer. I
Yes.
hadn't seen that. Looks new to me. Let's talk about that a little bit.
So my daily hair moisturizer is specifically for textured hair. It's a daily moisturizer. When you go natural, our hair is naturally dry.
Yep.
So we wanted to keep our hair moisturized, but not too greasy or oily. So I came up with a formula that worked well for me. It's working for me right now. You know, see,
This
my
woman's
curls
a
are
chemist,
popping.
okay? She ain't said it, but she's a chemist.
It's a formula.
Exactly.
Okay, did you catch
It's a
that?
Formula, yeah. As in I've written it down. Some other stuff.
Right.
It's a formula.
And it brings out your natural curls.
Okay.
And it doesn't over dry your hair. Keeps it moisturized. And it's just something to freshen up your hair. You can use it on the go. I use it every morning when I get ready for work, before I go to bed. And it's just something to keep your hair fresh. And it's nourishing for your hair and your scalp.
Okay. Hit you with
So,
the 1, 2.
That's my second.
scalp. That's
Can't
important.
have a yes.
You said the scalp?
The scalp.
That scalp is important.
It's like a tree. You know,
Is.
you got to keep it fertilized.
You do. Very true.
Now, what? Because I know a couple of natural people in my life, and the struggle, it seems like, is not having to wash the hair every day, and you stripping yourself of all that natural moisturizer and the oils and whatnot. So, what type of product do you have in place that can maybe be an immediate solve for some of our viewers who are thinking like, man, I need that moisturizer, but what else does she have in that? In her
Well, you know,
repertoire?
for me, taking care of my natural hair is simple. I don't wash my hair. I wash my hair maybe twice a month.
Really?
If that. The goal is to not put too many products in your hair. And that's probably where we make a lot of our mistakes, is we're putting just so many different things in our hair, and it gets kind of cakey, and it just doesn't look good and doesn't look fresh. But with the Goddess butter, I use that as my co-wash too.
Okay.
So I mean, it serves many purposes. Because I don't use shampoo in my hair. So I just use that as a co-wash. I let it sit on there for about 10-15 minutes under a dryer, and then I wash it out.
That's it.
That's it.
Now, you were talking about new products. Gary talked about something he's seen on Instagram.
Yes.
So I'm guessing you have certain things on rinse and repeat. That way you're always in your creative space. You're always in the kitchen whipping up some new ingredients to find something new to solve something else. Talk to us about that process. Like, what's on rinse and repeat where you know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm doing this?
That's definitely going to be the Goddess Butter and the Goddess Moisturizer. Those are my 2 products right now that I am perfecting. I think I got the Goddess Butter where I want it at. Now I'm focused on the moisturizer. My 3rd thing that I'm going to be launching out is my Goddess Scrub, because I am an advocate for soft, shiny skin. And I mean, rightfully so. Everyone that sees my skin when I'm not at work, I love to wear like tank tops and sleeveless things. And I always get compliments on my skin. Like always. They're like, what is your routine?
Your skin is shiny.
Thank you. But I have a routine, and my routine is simple. I mean, I use African black soap. That's my go-to soap to shower with. But I moisturize every single day with the Goddess Butter. And I make my own personal scrub. Right now, I'm testing the scrub out to make sure it works for you guys. But that will be my next product that I launch out.
Good deal. And so piggybacking on what KG is talking about, when you're doing all this, when you're bottling up these products, when you're making these orders, what is it that you're doing? Like, what does your process look like to get out to your customers, to make sure this is done by this day, to make sure you've answered all these emails? What services or products, or what are you doing? What's your routine to keep your business afloat, the behind the scenes?
The behind the scenes is I don't sleep.
So we've heard that so many.
The life of a corpreneur.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Doing
So,
this at
I
night.
mean, every day I'm home between 7 and 8 o'clock. Instead of just like getting on the sofa and not doing anything at all, my routine now to focus, my orders have increased, so I definitely have to meet the needs of my customers and making sure they're getting their products on time.
Yep.
So when I get home, get changed up, I go straight into the kitchen. I'll sit at my bar for a while and check emails, respond to everybody, send out invoices. And then when I'm actually ready to put the product together, because I make all my products fresh.
Y'all heard that, right? Fresh.
You're only going to get it fresh. When you order, that's when I make it. Now, I make
Nice.
it dependent on how many orders I have.
Sure.
So I kind of have my measurements and all that type of stuff already made out.
Gotcha.
But
Chemist.
Okay, I'm a chemist. But I'm a perfectionist. I like to line up my bottles.
Yep.
They'll already be lined up. I'll have my labels already on them. I'll make the product, and I'm scooping into the jars, and I'm printing labels out on my laptop and putting them in my packaging boxes by the night, and I'm gonna ship them off first thing in the morning.
There it is.
So within 24 hours of my customers putting in their payment, I will have their product ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
And notice that. Now, she didn't say putting in your order. She said putting in your payment. So you've got to make sure you got to pay to play around here.
Yes.
How many times have you
Pay
had
to
a
play.
customer that's like, okay, I want something, but you hadn't paid that invoice. You hadn't signed that contract. That's important.
That's very important.
That
I can't-
is.
I can't make moves until I have money in my account,
In my account to make those moves.
I'm not asking you to go to work for free. Why are you asking me?
Exactly. But I think I've already set that standard with my customers that once their payment is received and it's deposited into my account, within 24 hours, their product will ship out.
There it is. There it is. Now, let me ask you this. Obviously, you're in a business that to some degree is aggressive. You mentioned this from the jump. You had spent hundreds of dollars on products alone to try to get that look and desire, that feel that you wanted in your own head, in your own scalp. But what is that X factor? What is about the Goddess collection that makes it stand out amongst the rest?
You know, and I thought about that question when I saw it in your email. What makes my product stand out? And I think what makes my product stand out is, one, I am striving to get you the best ingredients. And I use shea butter as my foundation. That is in all of my products. It's a great moisturizer. It has over 100 benefits for our skin and our hair. And then I'm very authentic and I'm genuine when I'm making my products. I'm a big believer in energy. So when I'm making your product, I'm making sure that my spirit is good, my energy is good, and that what you're getting is really made with the utmost care. Because I want you to want this product, I want you to love this product, and I want you to share it with your family and friends.
Nice. So important, man.
My spirit is, my energy is good when I'm making your product that I make for you fresh.
Yes. Who's saying? Business is not saying this, man.
And that's what's
Businesses aren't
missing
saying
That's for
from
sure,
business. I don't
expect
want. I want to be a big company one day. That's my ultimate goal.
Sure.
but I don't want to lose out on that personal factor.
I agree.
And that's what is missing from most businesses as they grow. They lose touch with their customers and what actually started that
They
business.
forget where they're
And I want to keep it personal to a certain extent. I don't want to be so big that I miss out on what my customers want.
Yeah.
So that's my goal. And I
feel
think that's
that.
what makes my product different. And I actually put out a good, solid product.
Yeah, you do.
Um,
I'm a user. Like I can I'm totally honest.
That's the beard product you were talking about last week.
Yeah, that I use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I connected the dots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raven fan over here. Raven.
Yeah.
Well, thank
Every day.
you.
Every
Yep.
day. No questions asked. I mean, and like you mentioned earlier, it's stuff you wear on your own skin. People see it. Other people see it. We're literally walking around as marketing and advertising for you because we believe in the product, because the product works and it works better than anything else we tried. So it makes sense for us to be genuine marketing and advertising, you know? And of course, if you want to market and advertise, you're at the right place here at the Sphere. So are you looking to start your business or looking for a place to advertise? Do you have a need to reach out to thousands of people across the world to build your brand or sell your product? If so, get your product placement and advertising needs handled right here at the Sphere. We offer a wide variety of content delivery platforms, including iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Stitcher. Plus, we have a vast demographic reach within the United States as well as modern countries across the globe. Our enriched content and inspiring dialogue coupled with your strategic ad is surely to hit the mark every time. Call today at area code 832-772-7789 or send us an email over to advertise@thesphere.tv. You like that?
You know what that is, though, right?
Yep. Exactly.
I need to rewind the tape real quick.
One time.
Let me rewind the tape real quick. So you talked a lot before our ad that you wanted to make it with love. It's with the right energy. And that you really wanted to scale the business, but you didn't want to lose that element of your business. So with that being said, what does success look like for Jennifer with the Goddess Collection?
Ooh. For me, the best day of my life would be when I can actually walk away from corporate America. That's my ultimate goal. I'm not ashamed of that. I enjoy what I do for a living. And it's been great. It's funding my current business venture.
Financing that dream.
Yep.
But ultimately what I would love to do is I want to be able to travel with this business. I want to be able to market at trade shows around the country. I want to go on speaking engagements. I just see it just morphing into being so much more than just about a product. I want to be able to speak to young entrepreneurs about starting their own business, about you developing something so that you can employ other people. And that's my ultimate goal. Is I would love to give other people jobs that look like me.
Show over.
I don't really know what else we say after that. I'm going to sip my water.
It's so important, man.
Like I said, it's bigger than me. That's
bigger
why
than you.
it's much
You're
bigger
talking
than
about
me.
employ people in our community.
Exactly. People who would most likely not get the type of opportunities that I have been fortunate enough to have. I see that within other people, and I would love to be able to say, you know what? I'm hiring you.
You paying
I don't
it
care.
forward
I don't
with
care
that.
that your hair is quote unquote nappy or anything like that, or you
Speak
don't look
on
a
it.
certain part.
Speak on
All I
it.
care about is you being able to do the job that I hired you to do.
Performance
That's
based.
it.
That's it.
That is it.
She's kingdom building right here. That's what that is. You're kingdom building. And it's so important for, I hope if you're sitting on your couch right now watching this via Apple TV, I hope you caught that. Kingdom building. That's what entrepreneurship is about. It's not about just servicing yourself. It's about providing a service for others. We talk about this time and time again,
All the
KG.
time. All
We talk
the
about
time.
this. Kingdom building. So with all this, with everything that you're doing, obviously you've got to make time for Jennifer. What does that look like when you are, and obviously it's few and far between, but when you've got that golden opportunity to push away, how do you give back to self?
Honestly, when I'm spending time myself, I am doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I want time to be quiet. I want time for my space to be quiet. I don't want to talk. I don't want to be on the cell phone. I don't want to be on social media. I just have quiet time. And my friends will call me and they're like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. Well, do you want to? No.
I'm
Nothing
content.
for
Intentionally.
me
Yep.
is
I'm
something.
unplugged for a reason.
Exactly.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't understand how you can be alone for 24 hours or 48 hours. Because like last weekend, that's how I spent my weekend.
Nice.
I did absolutely nothing. I did on Sunday evening. I started doing some work for my business, but it was just quiet in my house. just quiet, and I love it. And that's when I kind of re-energize. I kind of regroup. I think about my business. I think about my personal life. I think about what I got to do at my regular job. And then I kind of just go from there. Write down some goals and things I haven't achieved yet. And that's when I just kind of get it all together.
Nice.
And if I write it down, I hold myself accountable and I get it done.
I love it. I love it. Sewing back into self.
Sewing back into
Protecting that
self.
creative space.
You already knew it. You already know it.
We've been doing this for a while.
Dude, yeah. We kind of got it.
This ain't our rodeo. Not a first. But it's important. KG, am I right? Protecting your creative
totally
space.
right. Because we have so many people, the genius that sits in this seat. The one common denominator is protecting your creative space. Though it might be different, it look different for people who sit in the seat, but it all boils down to the same thing. Because I bet when you get quiet and you might not leave the house for the whole weekend, that you are probably, oh, I can do this. Oh, I can add this ingredient to that. Oh, we need a need for this moisturizer in the marketplace. And had you been on the phone scrolling and at brunch and doing all this other stuff and just busy, it perhaps would have been a little bit cloudy.
Exactly. And I've gotten to the point, I've matured and grown enough where I don't have to fill my time with busy time. So now I understand what it is to have that time alone and to just kind of get away from people. Because I deal with people all day, every day at work.
Yeah.
So I need a break from people.
You need a time out.
Exactly.
You need to decompress.
Exactly. I don't want to adult anymore.
Because that adulting is real.
Woo,
It's so real.
Yeah.
So speaking of that, in that same vein, what do you do to keep yourself motivated? I refer to it as keeping that juju going. You know, Oprah refers to it as being in your zone. Shonda Rhimes referred to it as being in your flow. So how do you make sure that you running on little hours of sleep? How do you get up every morning ready to tackle that day, knowing you got to get through that corporate gig so you get back to that passion?
You know, I'm a simple woman, and it's really, I don't have a choice. When that alarm goes off in the morning, I got to get up.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody else to fall back on to, you know, to fulfill my dreams or to give me what I want in life. Everything I've ever wanted, I just go after it. I don't make excuses for it. I just get up and go. I mean, you just find it within yourself. I kind of guess you talk to yourself. I speak within myself.
That's powerful. So
yeah, I encourage myself.
Your independence is your muse.
I guess so. I guess that's the way you look at it. I encourage myself. I mean, I read a lot of like spiritual stuff. I'm always ready to go.
What are you reading?
Right now I'm reading The Souls of Black Folks by W.B. Du Bois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The Souls of Black Folks. I'm just adding it in. Don't mind me.
Yeah, no, that's what you want to do.
I purchased some other books that I haven't. I buy a lot of books. I'm on Amazon, you know, a lot because that Prime shipping.
Yeah.
It's real.
Yeah, it is. Real addictive.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have some other books. I read like the Egyptology, and there's another book I'm going to hopefully read, within the next 30 days or so. It's called Black Gods. I won't get into all that, but it seemed like it's going to be an interesting read.
Yeah, we'll talk about that offline. I'm interested. I'm already interested. So speaking of Egyptology, speaking of Black gods, as we move into this other atmosphere, this other realm, the future, that's not necessarily written by us, but possibly by others, but we have choices to make. What do these choices look like for the Goddess Collection in the next 5, 10, 20 years from now?
For the Goddess Collection, my immediate plan is to make sure my product is branded correctly. That's one of my number one goal is to work on the branding.
Talk about it.
The 10 and 20-year plan kind of goes back to what we discussed earlier. I hope to be in a position where I am the true CEO of my business. I'm traveling. I'm at speaking engagements. I'm doing everything that I've ever dreamed of doing. Wow. In addition to that, I will have people working that will be able to develop that same product that I started off with, and they'll be able to put that out there in a bigger production. Okay. For my company.
So expanding what's currently on the market. Are you also? I heard you mention a scrub. So let's talk a little bit more about the scrub, and what I hadn't heard that I want the audience to hear. Talk about the multiple applications the current product can do.
Well, for the Goddess Butter, I mean, that serves as for both natural and texture hair. So, KG, you're open.
Put some butter in my hair.
Yeah, you gotta moisturize your scalp.
Yeah, this is true because the flakes are real.
Yeah.
They take over me all the time, especially because I think what it is that I don't know if I go to the beauty shop every week. I got to. Or y'all be like, what happened to KG? And I feel like when I get that, like the couple of days before I get there, like my scalp is like crazy dry. But I also suffer from dryness with my skin. So when the seasons change, my skin is extremely dry. Don't see me in the wintertime. Like, it's not pretty.
So I already have your solution.
You got my...
The solution is I need to get you over some of my goddess butter.
Please, I will go. Well, I know you, so can I just?
If
shoot you
I
over?
went to
Can you send me
Denver,
my invoice right now.
Yes, ma'am. You know I do one better because we go way back.
Come on,
your first product is free. I've been blessed. I can bless you back.
There it is, paying it forward.
It is, and I tell you what, I'm gonna
Just
buy
send me your
one.
address.
I'm gonna buy one and pay it forward to somebody else.
Okay.
There it is. Dope.
All right.
Right there.
I got you.
Yeah, but it's important because that product serves that need, and that's what was so amazing because it's not just necessarily for your hair, your scalp. It's
for your
right?
skin, definitely for your skin. I mean, he's on my social media. He can pull up some photos from way back, but my skin is always moisturized, and it's only because I've been conditioning my skin with my own product now.
For how long? For 10 years?
Well, not 10 years total because it's kind of like developed over the time, but definitely in the last 3 years, I am 100% faithful to using my own product to moisturize my skin. So my skin is prepared for all these different weather conditions that we encounter.
See, that's important because I still have adult acne every once in a while. So I got to go visit the dermatologist. That's going to take my copay. I got to spend all this money. But you're saying because I can pronounce all the words that's on your bottle, my sensitive skin can take it because it's all organic and natural.
Definitely. The great thing about shea butter, a lot of people, I think we as a society, we've gotten away from all things natural. I think we're getting back to it, but we weren't raised or society didn't teach us what it was to tap into the earth's natural goodness. And shea butter is one of those things. It takes care of, it takes care of, exactly. It takes care of sunburns. It takes care of psoriasis. It takes care of eczema. It takes care of all these skin conditions that we develop.
Shea butter.
Just basic shea butter.
Did y'all catch that?
But the only difference is people don't want to take the time because it comes kind of like in a hardened state. So you have to break it down, and I whip mine up personally so it gives a more soft souffle type flavor to it. It's just time. But a lot of people we're people who don't have a lot of time anymore. I have a little bit of time, so I'm definitely going to try to make some money on that.
He paid me to whip it up.
Exactly. But the shea butter is the main ingredient that's going to help condition your skin and get it back to the state that you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down. I got it.
And I want you to do 30 days.
Now 30 days.
I want you to try for 30 days straight. Yes.
Okay. And then I'll take a picture before, and then we can do the after.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. I love that.
Cool.
So, and I want to make sure that we dive a bit deeper into the plans, the product line, because I see this really growing. And I hear 3 products. I hear the personal one with the goddess butter. I hear the moisturizer, which I need to put my hands on. Then I hear the scrub coming. What else is in that think tank of yours that you're dreaming about, that you feel comfortable sharing right now?
I want it to be a full product line.
Okay.
I want that to be your one-stop shop for everything that you need when it comes to your beauty care.
Full product.
Full product. I want it to be the goddess butter, my moisturizer, the scrub. I definitely want to have shampoo, conditioner, different things that you can have out there. So, I mean, it's right now, the reason I don't want to put as much out there is because I don't want to make the first mistake I had where I just kind of like jumped out there and my product wasn't necessarily ready for the market like that. So I'm doing real testing on real people.
That's how it's supposed to be.
With each product carefully. And then once I'm satisfied with the feedback and how that product feels to me, then I'm ready to push it out there.
That. But I love
I'm
that.
patient.
Yeah, you have to be. Because patience builds character and it allows your business to really grow really blossom.
Come on.
People forget that. They want to run to the finish line and don't want to appreciate the journey.
And enjoy that process.
It's about the process.
Yeah.
Haven't we heard this? It's about
we just heard that from Bobby J, Dr. Gold.
It's the process.
And did you catch that turnkey?
Yeah. Hey. Herbal Essence, she's coming for you. She's coming for you, and that's how it's supposed. And that's why I asked the question, because people who have fallen in love with your current product, I want them to understand that it's not stopping there.
Right.
There's so much more coming down the pipe. You just got to stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
That's what it is.
Because like I said, I want to deliver my customers a quality product because it's my name on that.
Absolutely.
And it's my brand. And like
That's
I said,
all
I'm
you got.
That's
a
all you got.
perfectionist.
It's that name.
So I won't put it out there unless I'm 100% satisfied with it.
Yeah.
So I'm patient in that aspect to make sure that every product that I deliver, that I stand behind it.
There it is.
And you want to make sure customers continue to smile.
Exactly.
Because that smile is important, ain't it?
It is
'Cause
very
you got
important.
a nice, really nice pearly white smile.
Thank you.
So speaking of smiles,
Speaking of smiles, hit him with it one
we're
time.
having too much fun today. Always. So this portion of the show is sponsored by Elite Dental Wellness. At Elite Dental Wellness, our vision is to create a welcoming practice that will offer exceptional dental care and a lifetime of dental wellness. We are committed to the finest possible oral care and overall health and well-being of our patients. Elite Dental Wellness is built upon a foundation of integrity, expertise, and service. Through our commitment to modern dentistry, continuing education, and friendly atmosphere, we strive to make our patients feel that they are part of our family. Dentistry can be scary, daunting, and uncomfortable. Sure can be. Dr. Batiste and her team work tirelessly to ensure your comfort. Make your appointment today with Dr. Ashandra Batiste at Elite Dental Wellness at 713-789-8680.
There it is. And of course, if you say the sphere, you get 10% off.
10%
Make sure
off.
y'all understand that.
Measure that bad
It's
boy.
about your coins. It's about your coins. Jennifer, you have truly blessed us with a wealth of knowledge. Your journey is steadfast. You know, unshaken. It's been through, you've done your trials and tribulations, and you're steady going and you're steady pressing. And the fuel for that is passion and excellence. And that's what I hear from you. But let me ask you a question. That journey that you're on, let's say that all the testing you've done, all the product you've created is gone. Let's say all the contacts you've made, all the 30-day challenges that you set up is gone. All the bottles you filled, the moisturizer that's hot and fresh, gone. Everything is gone except for your understanding and your desire, your passions, and we've given you $1,000. Knowing what you know now and the things that you've been through, how would you utilize that seed money, small amount of seed money, to take your business to the next level that you perhaps didn't do your first time around?
I would definitely, and that's a loaded question.
It is. It is. That's all we ask it.
Yo, it is.
I would definitely, if I had $1,000, again, I'm going to go back to branding for myself personally. Because that's, when I look back at how I started my business, that's where my weakness was.
Brandon.
So I would definitely spend that money on not just building my brand, but educating myself on branding. I would definitely need to attend some seminars, and that's my goal now, is I want to attend some seminars and listen to some other people who have actually done it. So I think that money will be well invested into something like that, because that's going to help build my business for the longer run, is to, use those resources and look at someone else who's been through what I've been through and just kind of work on the branding and make sure I get it right this time.
I love that. I love that. You're at retrospect. I'm able to look back and say, you know what? My hindsight capital has paid me and told me I've got to have my branding down. It's got to be key.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I ever want to become turnkey.
Yeah, and you got to keep educating yourself, because I don't have all the answers. Even though my day job affords me a lot of opportunities, continuing education and that type of stuff. But it's nothing better than to invest that money back into something that's just for you.
Yep.
So I would definitely invest it in some education with some other entrepreneurs, go and listen to some speakers like KG that can get me motivated.
Exactly. Yep.
I mean, I value that because if we can
important.
learn something from each other, and how
Definitely.
even though we're operating entirely different businesses, we have common goals.
Totally.
And common threads.
And-
They're there.
exactly.
Totally.
They're there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
It's dope.
Jen, make sure give out your social media to people. Anybody who's listening right now, if they need to get an order, they want to take a look at your products, let them know where to go.
order today, and maybe you can join KG on her 30-day skin
We're doing the 30-day
challenge.
skin challenge. She's starting right now. The 30-day skin challenge take over right
now. So send all your orders to orders@thegoddesscollectionstore.com. You can find me on Instagram at The Goddess Collection Store, and you can find me also on Facebook at The Goddess Collection Store. And I failed to mention earlier, I've been working with a platform called Posh and Harmony. I posted them on my Instagram today.
Okay.
And I'm very excited to work with them. I've been dealing with the CEO of that company for about 6 months.
Okay.
And what they were working on is building a platform for women of color business owners to push their products out on this website that was just for us. And so on yesterday, they launched their website. So the Goddess Collection is featured on that website as an approved vendor.
Yeah.
So that exposes me to millions of women across the world who are looking for Black-owned products that are being developed. And it's called poshandharmony.com.
Posh and Harmony.
So you can find me there as well as other products that they're going to be selling.
Okay, we got to get in contact with them.
Where are they based? So they here?
We need
No,
to be
they're
connected.
in Canada.
Yeah, poshandharmony.com.
That's the power of social media.
I saw that. I just saw that when it was like approved. I was like, I wonder what that's about, and you went on and let us into it.
I sent her some free product, and we've been in contact ever since then. She told me about her website that she was developing that was specifically for women of color who are business owners who have hair care, beauty care, makeup, just pretty much anything you need in your day-to-day life. You can purchase that from women of color who are entrepreneurs.
Dope.
Posh and Harmony. I love it.
We got to get them on the Skype.
Indeed. I was just thinking that. Get a Skype guest in.
So thank you, Miss Sophie, for working with me.
Indeed. So, Jennifer, without further ado, based on everything that you've told us, I think we'd like to coin you officially a startup master.
I'm a startup master.
You earned your stripes.
Earned it today.
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
No, thank you. It's been great to have you on. Very inspirational, very aspiring. You make me want to be better. So that's how it should be.
Well,
the energy.
You make me better.
We have to be better. We got young people looking at us. They're looking for an example. They're
all the time.
See one of them right there, our intern over here.
Come on,
yeah,
Liza.
we have to
All
set
the
the
time.
example that you don't actually have to work for someone else in order to achieve your dreams.
But you.
At the end of the show, she dropped one. Ooh.
That's how I do.
Ooh.
But look at where it started, though. It started with this fella here who tapped this fella here, and imagine what he's gonna do to pay it forward because it's in his legacy and his DNA.
Exactly.
Could have started with somebody who don't even share the same DNA with him. Ooh.
And my daughter's going through the same thing right now.
All right, man.
Dope.
All right.
Dopeness.
Look, we could be on here for the rest of the hour. I know. Let me be quiet. I'll tell them what they can. I'll tell them. All right. Hey, look, you can catch me, KG, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook at KOG Speaks. And if you're looking for maybe some gems that you might perhaps dropped or you missed, go ahead and check out my Instagram page and my Facebook and YouTube because I do a recap of this show, Startup Masters Recap. So be sure you check it out.
I love that. Hey, and of course, you can find me anywhere online. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, MySpace, Western Union, USPS, at G Hawkins. That's G Hawkins with the Z. This has been another great episode of Startup Masters. We love to have fun. We will see you all next time. Take care.
Bye.